Hi family, we are the Meetdedes. Welcome to our YouTube page. If you're a first timer, please click on the subscription button. And if you're old, we love you. Thank you for coming back. On today's video, we're going to be talking about how we started dating, how my husband went to my place for the first time, how I went to his place for the first time, and how we planned our wedding under 7 weeks.
6 weeks.
Maybe 7 weeks.
6 weeks.
Okay, how we planned our wedding under 6 weeks with the help of God.
Good. My first trip.
You are not serious, though.
Okay. On the 1st of January 2023, we had a meeting in my reverend's house, like a New Year get together for single brothers. Then I was single.
Single to stupor. Were you single to stupor, safe? Were you single to stupor?
Then I was single. Mind yourself. So I went there and he gave everybody a deadline of getting married, and we should all get married before the end of 2023. And God helped me. So after the meeting, I told him I wanted to, my intention towards this girl.
Who is this girl? Who are you referring to as this girl?
This love of my life.
Better for you. You should be thanking me that I helped you.
Shut up your mouth.
Speak.
This love of my life, yeah.
They are.
So when I told him my intention, because of the nature of our job, anybody I usually tell that I want to start a relationship with her, they are like, So, but my reverend was like, are you sure of this that you want to do? I told him yes. Like, have you prayed about it? I said yes. So he was like, okay, like I should discuss with her about it. Then I told this Smolly.
Who is?
I told her about it, and the next thing she did, she ran to my reference house.
No, it's not like... It's only normal. He invited me to church, actually, to Voltage. So when I got there...
My soul, I converted it. I won the soul for Christ.
Reverend will say, this is the best soul winning.
Yes.
After he made his intentions known, I had to go and meet my reverend's wife, my mama, and explain everything to her. Marriage the button that is clear, I enter.
You want drink enter?
No. You need some spiritual backing.
Okay. I thought check me backing.
So I had to go and meet her and explain things to her because she knows him very well. She has known him for over 10 years, if not more.
Yeah.
So I had to go and meet her. So I explained everything to her and she asked me a few questions and she counseled me and she's like, if I'm okay, I should go ahead. And the guy is a nice person.
Nice. Okbo.
So that's the long and short of how we started dating. After then, it took me some days before I finally gave him a yes.
Which days?
See, you that you have been eyeing me since.
Nothing like this.
Which one?
When she came back the next day, she don't come meet me, tell me yes. Guys,
then why are you lying?
This star. You went to Reverend's house, the next day you came to meet me in my office.
Is it not this? Okay.
Came to meet me here.
I came to meet you.
You said you want to see
Pride won't kill you for me.
It's not days anything. Meanwhile, after that, the elder sister was getting married in Taraba. So February, after we now started dating from January officially, then February, the elder sister was getting married in Taraba. So I told her that, okay, I would love to go with her. Then I told my reverend about it. I told my family that I was traveling to Taraba with my friend. So they were all scared, except my spiritual parents, my pastors. They just prayed and they were like, we should go in peace. Then, my dear, Taraba is the only place in Nigeria that I've been to that you go with air, land, and sea.
Why are you exaggerating? Why are you exaggerating?
Air, land, and sea.
We flew from Benin to Abuja. Then the airport.
No airport. The airport is not working. Don't say
it was not functioning at that time.
It's still not functioning.
It's functioning now.
Okay.
It's functioning now.
Okay.
We have an airport in Taraba State. So it was not functioning at that time. And we could not get a flight from Abuja to Yola.
No flight.
So Yola Airport 2 is not functioning.
And that one was functioning because our traditional marriage, we used that.
So we now went to Taraba by road from Abuja.
My dear.
When we got to...
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. This lady told me that trip is 12, I be 18 hours.
I tricked him, actually.
She
You
lied.
want run?
She lied to me.
If I had told him that trip was 25 hours, maybe
in
he
fact,
for
I
no
would
go.
say that this whole thing has been built on this seat. She lied to me.
Do you want a divorce?
No, it's not. It's not in our dictionary. She lied to me. So after she lied to me, she told me 18 hours. I was like, okay, all die and die. Let's go. Not knowing that it's more than 25 hours.
Now from club they enter dance.
Which club enter dance?
If you are going 18 hours, 19, you not far again now.
18 and 25, I be 23 hours.
See, baby, wait.
Are they close?
Wait.
19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24.
The car we entered that day was bad. The driver was not fast. If we had entered a fast car, we for reach in that 18 hours.
Okay, now so we enter flight from Benin to Abuja. From Abuja, the journey, we left Abuja 6 a.m. We got to Taraba 1 a.m. the next day.
12 to 1 a.m.
Jesus. We got to a place where the car cannot move. They have to use the local ferry to carry the bus, carry the passengers, and cross River Niger and River Waiting.
River Niger and River Benue, and that river.
River Niger, River Benue. We will now cross the river before we now enter another journey. In fact, when you even see Welcome to Taraba, you'll be happy that you have gotten to Taraba, my dear. From Taraba to Jalingo is over 12 hours.
Which 12 hours? Why are you lying? It's 4 hours. Baby, why are you lying? From Wukari to Jalingo is 4 hours now.
Oh, Coco. Did I not go? The trip, if you're not ready, don't try, Amo. Don't try.
But am I not worth it?
You are overworth it anyway. But the good part of it is they are very welcoming people. Taraba is a very nice place. The journey was actually a very fun one because I think that has been my longest road trip. Okay.
You should thank me for that adventure.
Okay, I think I traveled to Ghana some years ago. The journey was quite that long also because
leave Ghana. You should thank me for this Taraba adventure. You should thank me. Yes. Okay. It's an adventure. You should thank me for it. Adventure, yes.
Not is when you don't have money that you think some trip are adventure. It's not adventure anything. If there was flight, I would just go 2-3 hours.
My guy, thank me for that journey.
Thank you for that stress. Okay, thank you, my love. Thank you.
Haba.
Thank you.
Which one is I stressed you?
Thank you.
It's an adventure. Have you ever entered ferry in your life?
No.
I took you and you entered ferry.
Oh God! You need to see this ferry.
I think we are going to play the video.
We need to
this. The video will be displayed on the screen.
You need to see this ferry, my dear. So that was how we got there and they welcomed us. I love the fisherman soup. Is that what it's called?
Fish soup.
Fish soup. Very lovely, very sweet. Oh God, my favorite so far. River fish. The food was very nice. So the next day happened to be the traditional wedding that we traveled for. So I was in the hotel. The hotel was also very cheap. They have very lovely weather, not so cold, not so hot, just there, very average.
It's because you didn't go there November, December. Taraba cold,
okay, sorry.
Taraba cold,
So the weather was lovely when I was there. The place, they were welcoming. The hotel was okay. The lights, everything was intact. Food is very cheap, affordable.
I bet we should move to Taraba, baby.
Never.
This is the pain era now.
Sorry, no. Sorry, I love it.
Just go and open Easy Concept Studios there.
You say waiting?
In Taraba now, they'll give us big land, you go build studio.
No, sorry. They know if you afford me.
They know if you afford you. Don't really see my people finish you.
They're not going to afford me, sorry.
You don't see my people finish.
So the traditional marriage day, I was in the hotel room after prayers in the morning. I just had this nudge in my spirit to speak to my wife that I want to collect the bride their bride price list. Yes. So, and she said that's not how it's been done. That there is a process. They usually come for introduction. What? How do people do it?
Knocking on the door now, you come for
Knocking on
introduction.
the door, engagement before the main traditional marriage. So I was like, so I'll be traveling from Benin to all these processes. I said, well, there's nothing God cannot do. So after the prayer, I called my pastor and I told him that, look at what I want to do. He was like, it's fine, I should give it a try. So when I told her about it, she was not too comfortable because she has not seen the move of
I
God.
wasn't too comfortable because if you are from the north,
She has not seen the move of God.
yeah, Arewa, you know how we do things.
Yeah, Arewa,
There is this shame or there is this fear we have. So when he was like, he wants to come with my dad, and he came alone,
Yes,
no
now I
kinsmen, no
came
family
with
members,
I came with the Holy Spirit.
not pastor. Well done.
I was with the Holy
So
Spirit.
I was a bit skeptical, like with my uncle accept, my dad accept, all those kind of things.
When they
So-
saw me, they saw Jesus.
So that's how I met my uncle, my father's younger brother, and I told him, I'm like, Uncle Gashi, Gashi, Gashi. He's not like, who is this person? Do I know him? He now asked me a few questions. Am I comfortable with this person? Am I sure he's the one I want to bring home? After so many scrutinies, he now said, okay, I should wait, that he's going to talk to my dad about him, then he's going to give me feedback. So when he spoke with my dad was like, there's no problem. If I'm okay, he can come and collect the list. I was so shocked. So that's how he came to the house, and my dad gave him the list so seamlessly, without
With
stress.
transfer. With transfer, I collected the bride price list.
Before you collect list in my place, there's this money you're supposed to pay. So everything just happened so fast.
The Holy Spirit was
My
involved.
father was even asking him when he's coming for introduction.
Like, sharp.
When he's coming to pay. It's not introduction, Abi.
No,
When
pay.
he's coming to pay for the bride price. Everything just
I be
happened.
retire for you for that.
What did my papa tell you that day? No, you say my talker. What did my papa tell you?
Anyway, my wife
What did my dad tell
my
you?
wife happens to be the dad's favorite anyway, but I marry her, come on.
They want yourself.
So, but the way they did that, it was actually God that was working. So I just transferred and they gave me the list and I was happy. I snapped and I sent it to my pastor. I sent it to my mom. I sent it to my grandma. I sent it to my dad also. I was happy, like, list.com. So I was curious, it was my first time and I was alone there. I was curious.
The mom and the grandmom, they were calling every 2 minutes.
They were calling to check up on me, to
Saloboa.
know if they are treating me
They
well.
were calling
If
at
I've eaten.
But we treated you well.
Yeah, actually. I give them that. They're nice people and they're hospitable. So that was how we attended the traditional marriage. I was there, they were speaking their language. I was not hearing anything.
When I went to your place, they were not speaking their language too.
Wait now, I was not hearing anything, no interpreter. So I was just enjoying myself, feeling my eyes, and that was how the traditional marriage ended. And the next day, we have to pass through the same stress of going back to Abuja.
Went back to
Abuja, then flew back to Benin. So we go back to Benin, March. After the wedding, then it was March. I did Beyond Creativity Summit. After the summit, I called my family that I was coming home with my girlfriend. So prior to this time, we've not fixed wedding date. We don't even know if we're getting married anytime soon. So when we traveled home, I think the last Saturday of March, that was when we traveled home. So when we traveled home, we went to see my grandma, my father, and my family. So the first thing my grandmother said when he saw my wife was like, when is the wedding?
His grandma, she's so nice. Ime. I love that woman.
So she was like, when is the wedding? I turned and we look at each other. I was like, we don't know yet. Maybe towards the end of the year.
Or next year. That's this
Or
year.
next year. To God, the money that was in my hand before that trip was
2,150.
it was 2,150. So I think when we were going,
We bought bread, 2,000.
bread, and we fueled the car. I fueled my car.
After fueling car, it was remaining 2,150. Now we now bought bread 2K.
So it was just remaining 150. home and abroad. So when my grandma was like, when is the wedding? We were really surprised. Like, we're not ready
There
yet.
is no money on ground, though.
I told her that before the end of the year. She was like, we should do it next month. That's Easter.
No, it was when you told her that Ruth was getting married in April.
No, she was insisting that we should do Easter. Then I told her that your sister is getting married. One of your sister, my dear, that year, na marriage year for my wife family.
Marriage galore. We are
Three
blessed.
of them married in one in space of 6 months. So just they marry. Papa born guess. Man just they enjoy the collect right price. so my grandma was like, we should get married in Easter. I think Easter was like 2 weeks after 2 weeks. When we travel, it was like in 2 weeks' time. It should be Easter.
2-3 weeks.
2-3 weeks. I was like, just like that. She said, hey. I said, no, we are not ready. So when I now told her that, okay, their younger sister is getting married, that's Easter period, ending of April, after Easter, that it will be ideal that if she traveled for the wedding, we'll just stay back for our own instead of traveling there and coming back again and traveling again. That was how she now agreed. So I was able to, then I now called my pastor immediately, like, look at what we are going through here. My grandma is insisting that we should fix wedding date. He was like, that's good. If you know my pastor, you know that those kind of things is in support.
100%.
He will support that. Anything marriage, he will always say yes. So he was like, it's okay. I'm okay. When is the date? I was like, okay. That was how we finally agreed on May 4th.
No, now, baby.
Traditional marriage was May
6th.
Is it 6th?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Sorry. We now agreed on May 6th. So we just said we are not doing white wedding because of our financial state at that time. So we're not going to do white wedding, like just traditional marriage that will take a family to Taraba, friends. We're going to do everything in Taraba, and that will be. Oh, I won't come back to Benin. We just do blessing of marriage and Thanksgiving. Then that's all. But God made a way when there seems to be no way.
Prior to that time, my husband was having serious stress with his office.
Yes, so.
A place where he renovated with millions. The landlord just came overnight and asked him to move.
Scattered the building.
He now had to look for another place in less than how many months? He just moved. He was still trying to settle, like to get his feet, pay back all the debts and everything. That's how this marriage thing just came up. It was tough, I will not lie.
So, but we trusted God and the process.
We trusted God, yes, because, and God really came through for us.
Yeah, it wasn't a plan that we embarked on by ourselves. We allowed God to come into it, and we were very prayerful that period, having a series of online prayers. It was really fun then, praying at night, phone calls and all that. So we trusted God, and from a gift of men, we were really favored. I can practically say that everything we spend on our wedding, I don't think if we spend our personal money is not up to $1 million. Let me not exaggerate. It's not up to $1 million, and our wedding was top notch. God really came through. Top notch. God came through. Our wedding was top notch. The gift of men is everything, no? Yeah. The gift of men. I have a very sweet godmother in the United States. Mommy D, we love you. She financed the drink. The husband financed the water, the bottled water. She bought clothes for my wife, shoes, a lot of things. The long and short is that God blessed us with the gift of men. Yeah. Our reverend and our first lady, they were extremely supportive. Yes, that's true. Anywhere, voltage is number one for me. God bless Reverend and God bless First Lady. Yeah, our because family God really used them. My husband's people, they came through 100%. Yeah. My people came through 100%. Friends, no. In this life, you need the gift of men. God sent people from left, right, center. God really helped us. And that's how we planned our wedding. From the last week in March, we got married on 6th of May, and our white wedding was on
14th of May. And everything happened like we've been planning for 2 years. People were like, just they never they date for 2 years.
A lot of people were really
Just they
surprised.
never they plan this wedding since. Just they never did this. But God, that is God, came through in his might. And to him alone be all the glory. We are thankful to God. God do this one, Sha.
Yeah. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching this episode. Don't forget.
Thank you for watching this episode. Please, have faith in whatever you are doing.
Mommy
In
Gio.
whatever you are doing, just take it up to God. Baby, please don't let me cry. Stop.
Mommy Gio.
Just believe in God, because when we were planning our wedding, I swear to God, we didn't have a dime. But
Mommy Gio.
the way God did this thing, people were like, they plan this wedding. No be photographer she marry. I been at this. Lots of talks, but I say, God, now you do this one, receive all the glory. For you to even set confusion in the camp of my enemies, you do this one. And I'm thankful to God. So please, no matter how little, you should always have faith. God will always come through. God is always God, and he will surprise you. So in everything, just have that faith, that little faith, and it will pull through for you. If you've watched us up until this time, we love you so much, and we don't take that love for granted. Please drop a heart emoji for us in the comment section. We love you so much, and we can't wait to see you in our next video. This is bye for now.
Don't forget to comment, don't forget to share, and don't forget to click on the notification button.
And also subscribe.
Share, subscribe, click the button like this. Thank you, we love you. Peace.